Today I'm going to be recording the step-by-step instructions for Dreamweaver Chapter 2 Lab 2 assignment on pages 129 to 131 actually 129 to 132 in your textbook. We're going to be creating a new website for Designs by Dolores. To start out this assignment, you're going to be creating a new Dreamweaver website. So you click Dreamweaver site, and we need to give this site a name. I'm going to call it Designs by Dolores. And then we need to pick a place for saving. So you're going to save this in a new folder. I'm going to navigate, and you should navigate to your Web Design 2 folder. Now in Web Design 2, you want to create a new folder and call it Designs by Dolores Lab 2. We'll be creating and modifying this website throughout the rest of the year. So then open that folder and now hit select. Your path should be Web Design 2, Designs by Dolores Lab 2, and then hit save. Okay, now we've created a new site, and then the next step is to create a new template. So you're going to go to Create New, click More. We want to make a blank template. It's going to be HTML, no layout, and change the document type to HTML5, then hit Create. Okay, now we're ready to give this template a name. The title of our website will be Designs by Dolores. And we want to save this template. So go to File and make sure you do Save as Template. We're going to save this as Designs Template. Then hit save. All right, then we're ready to set up our template. Click on the blank part of your web page, and we want to start inserting div tags to format this page. Insert a new div tag. Oh, and if you don't see this, make sure you're in Classic View. If necessary, reset Classic. Okay. We want to insert a div tag. We are going to call this our container. All our other div tags are going to go inside this container. Make a new CSS rule. The CSS rule will apply to our new style sheet file. And then click OK. Now make sure you're in Designs by Dolores and create a new folder using this button. This new folder will be called CSS. Double click to open that folder, and our file name here will be designs.css. Then click Save. Your dialog box will automatically pop up for you to design your container rules. I'm going to be using the book, and it might be easier for you to use it too. Page 131 gives all the rules for our CSS containers. First, under box, this container will have a width of 1000. It's going to have a right and left margin. Uncheck same for all. Make the right margin auto and the left margin auto. Then click apply and OK. Then OK again here. Now we have our first container. Click after the word here and then hit enter. Now we want to insert a header. So create a new div tag. This is going to be called header. We want a new CSS rule and then click OK. Our font family under the type category will be Arial Black. Our font size will be 24. Change the PX to point. It's just a different way to measure your text. Color, you can either use this color picker or I'm going to type it in. It is going to be number 303. So use the hashtag 303, then click apply. Next I'm going to go to the box category. I want a width of 1,000. Uncheck the padding, same for all, and make top padding 5, bottom padding 5, and left padding 5. Now click apply, and since that's my last rule, I'm going to hit OK. And OK again. That is going to be my header, which is the name of my website. I'm going to backspace that generic text and make my header say Designs by Dolores. Notice the font size and color that we selected. Okay, now I'm going to put my cursor underneath the header but still inside the container. Insert a new div tag. This new div tag will be called Navigation. I want a new CSS rule. Click OK. For my navigation in the type category, I want a font family that starts with Georgia. A font size of 14 and change that to point. A color of hashtag FFF. And then apply. My next category is background. I'm going to select a background color of number 303. Then click apply. For block, I want to text align center. Apply. I'm going to go to box. My box category will have a width of 1,000. A top padding, so uncheck the box, make top padding 8, bottom padding 8. And then apply. Finally, I want a border. My border style will be called groove and make it same for all. My width will be thick, same for all. And the color choice will be hashtag FFF. Then apply and OK. OK again here. All right, notice how now I have some rules in my design style sheet, a container, a header, a navigation, and I'm ready to create my navigation bar. The web pages that we'll be creating throughout the rest of the semester are a home page. In between, hit space and then a shift, and to get that straight line, it's right under the backspace button. Hit shift and the little button under the backspace. Next, we have About Us. Space and then shift to get the straight line right under the backspace. Services. Pricing. Web hosting. And contact us. The only page we're going to be creating today is the start of our home page. All right, then we're ready to create an area for content. So click in the white area underneath your navigation bar, insert another div tag. This will be called content. You want a new style rule. Click OK. And the following rules will apply. Under type, I want a font family that starts with Verdana. It's the very first choice. Font size of 12 point. Hit apply. Next, I want a box. The box width will be 1,000. I'm going to have some padding. I want bottom padding of 5 px, left padding of 5. Under margin, I'm going to uncheck the same for all. I want a top margin of 10 and a bottom margin of 10. Click apply. Finally, I want a border. The bottom style for my border will be double. The bottom width of my border will be thick. The bottom color of my border will be number 303. Then click apply and OK. Then OK again. This creates an area for me to add some content. I want to make sure I can add content here. So to do that, I'm going to backspace this placeholder text. After I get rid of this placeholder, I need to make it an editable region, somewhere that I can type. So you're going to go to Insert, Template Object. I want an editable region. I'm going to call this region Insert Content Here. And then click OK. And finally, we want a footer. So I'm going to click inside my box, but under the content area. And I want to go to Insert Div Tag. This is going to be called the footer. I want a new CSS rule. For my footer, I'm going to click OK. Under type, I want a font family starting with Arial. I want a font size of 10 point. I want a font color of hashtag FFF. Then apply. I want my background color. So under background, I want a color of hashtag 333. Then apply. Under the block category, I want to text align center and then apply. In the box category, I want a width of 1000. I want top padding, so uncheck the box and make top padding 5 px, bottom padding 5 px, and then click apply and OK. And OK again. Okay, now that I've created the footer, you can put your name in the footer. So instead of this generic text, you are going to type in the following. It should read Designs by Dolores, website design by, and then please put your name here. All right, then I am ready to backspace this area at the top. I want to get rid of that generic placeholder text so my header actually moves to the top of the page. Should look like that. Now save your template one more time. And we are done with our template. So we're ready to make this become our home page, our index. You're going to do that by going to File, Close. Save the changes again if necessary. And now I want to create a new web page from the template. So go to Create New and click More. I want a page from template. And you should see your Designs by Dolores site, the designs template you created. So click Create. This page pops up. It's untitled here. So I'm going to be adding some content and then saving it as a web page. We made this an editable region, so you can take away this insert content here and now go to File, Open, navigate to your Web Design 2 folder, the Chapter 2 folder, and open up the Lab 2 folder. There is already a text document inside, so open that up. Here is our content. So rather than typing it all out, you're going to copy it and paste it. You're going to go to Edit, Copy, go back to your untitled web page. In that content area, put your cursor and go to Edit, Paste. Now we have your web page. So go to File, Save As, and you should be in your Web Design 2 Designs by Dolores site. If necessary, navigate to your Designs by Dolores site. Make sure you're inside there. It's very important. You're going to call this index.html. Save. And now that you've saved it as a web page, an HTML web page, we can view this in Internet Explorer or Chrome. So do a preview. And you have created the basics of a web page. It should look something like this, a lot quicker than doing it in the HTML coding we learned last semester. All right, I'm going to close out here, and when you're done, upload it to OneDrive or call me over to check out your web page.